Litotes. Litotes is understatement when we use two negative phrases together. Word itself is a negative, but when we use two negative words, it is giving positive sense, like not bad. It means good. So it is understatement. I can say you are good, but I'm saying you are not bad. So this kind of two negative phrases we use, it is known as litotes. Can't disagree. That means I'm agreed. So still I'm saying I can't disagree. That is two negative phrase. Is still it is giving positive sense. But it is understatement. That is known as litotes. The next one is metaphor. Metaphor is the comparison between two different objects. That is known as the metaphor. But here we used one word's quality to another word. Like time is money. Time is also important and money is also important. So we are using time's quality to money and money's quality over time. So we are carrying one's quality to another. Like your brain is computer. Brain is also fast, computer is also fast. So that is known as the metaphor. Two different things, two different things compared, but the quality of one thing is carried over to another word. That is known as metaphor. And conceit is extremely different things compared, like compass and the love. Metonymy. So what is metonymy? Metonymy is the art, attribution to something. That is metonymy 19th number. When we use something closely related to some other thing, like counting people is head count. Like we are saying, I would love to have a glass. I would love to have a glass. What? I want to have a glass of wine. So metonymy is the glass is closely related to wine. So something is closely related to some other thing is known as the metonymy. And what is synecdoche? Synecdoche is the synecdoche. When we it is like the one word substitution. The part is referring to whole and whole is referring to the part. So when I say I need more hands, it means I need more people behind the bars, being in the jail. It is known as the synecdoche. Boots on the ground, that is known as soldiers. Boots on the ground, that is known as soldier. So it is synecdoche. Synecdoche is whole to part, part to whole, like set of wheels. That means vehicle. I need a set of wheels. That means I need a car. That is known as synecdoche. The next one is what is next one? Litotes, metaphor, metonymy. Okay, it is a part of the metonymy. That is the one another word, antonomasia. Antonomasia is when we use title instead of proper name. Like we can't say judge. We say your honor. That is the title given to the judge. So it is known as the antonomasia. The next one is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the natural sound. Whatever sound is naturally occur in the nature, it is known as the onomatopoeia. Like the buzz sound, the hiss sound of the snakes, and whatever animal sound, human sound, door closing sound, door opening sound, and the sound we imitate and we learn the language. So the natural sound occurs in the nature is known as the onomatopoeia. What is oxymoron? Oxymoron is also two contradictory words placed side by side, like sweet sorrow. The sweet and sorrow both are very different, but still using together. Like we can say false truth. This is just the false truth. We are saying that two contradictory words, false truth, but still giving a meaning. A friendly fight. My brother and I had a friendly fight. The friendly fight क्या होते हैं? What is the friendly fight? But it's still friendly fight giving a sense. But still they both are very contradictory in nature. So contradictory words are when we use when we they place side by side means they together we use together like they can't be separated. Cold fire, silence a scream, false truth, friendly fire, completely unfinished. That is known as the oxymoron. To different contradictory words using together. Placed side by side means using together. No other words is between them is using. The next word is pathetic fallacy. Pathetic fallacy is what? That is the human trait, human emotion. When the writer give attribution to the human emotion to inanimate objects, nature, animals, that is known as the pathetic fallacy. Pathetic means emotions. So attribution to inanimate objects, nature, animals, like when writer said the sun was smiling down upon him. So sun is actually not smiling upon him, but still we are giving attribution, human emotions attribution to the sun. Sun was not smiling actually. A sun will not coming down actually, but still we are saying the sun was smiling down upon him. So that is known as the pathetic fallacy. Gen human trait, human emotion, attribution is given to the inanimated objects, plants, animals, mood, character. It may be nature description also. That is the fake emotions. We can say pathetic fallacy is the fake emotions. The next word is paradox. Paradox is contradictory statement. I'm not saying contradictory words. That is contradictory statements. Contradictory statements. I know one thing, I know nothing. I know one thing, I know nothing. तो मैं एक ही तो that is the दो they both are the contradictory statement, opposite statement. But somewhere the total meaning of that sentence is true. Ki there is only one thing, I know nothing. I know one thing, I know nothing. So that kind of situation or statement with two or more parts seems strange or impossible together is still giving a sense of meaning, true meaning. So it is known as the paradox. The next one is personification. Personification is when we what non when we give characteristics human characteristics to non-humans like cloud wept. Cloud is not a living thing. Still we are gave human characteristics to cloud. Flower danced. Flower can't dance. It is still personification in giving living characteristics to the non-living things. And that is known as the personification. Prolapsis. What is prolapsis? Prolapsis is practice of plating information about ending of the story near the beginning. So we reveal the truth at the beginning of the story, like death man entered. We are revealed the truth at the beginning. That is known as the prolapsis. Similes. We know similes wherever the as like these kind of words used and there is a comparison between two objects by using such word as like that is the direct comparison is known as the similes. Like Robert Brown is says, "My love like red rose." If it is a direct comparison, it is known as similes. If it is indirect comparison, it is known as metaphor. And metaphor is also about the quality of one applied to the another. Like soldiers are lion. Actually, soldiers are not lion, but the quality of the lion is occurs in soldiers also. The next one is synecdoche. Synecdoche, I have told earlier that part used as the whole and whole used as the part. Like we are saying, this company have taken and this company has holding 50 sales. That doesn't mean like if we are saying 50 sips are gone, that means 50 sales happened, but still we are not saying the 50 sales, we are saying 50 sips. And the set of wheels, car, hungry mouth means hungry mouth, hungry stomach means I am hungry. So we are using part as a whole or whole as a part. Metonymy is what? Metonymy is like close association. Like if queen, we are saying not queen, we are saying the crown. They both are closely related. That is known as the metonymy. Actually, uh, okay, next. Synthesia. Synthesia is the idea, place, character represent as it appeals to one more sense. If I'm saying life tastes good, that means we can only feel the life, we can taste life. So still more than one sense here. Life tastes good. I smell trouble. We can't smell trouble. We face trouble. So still we are giving to sense. So synthesia is what the adjective is transferred to different noun. Like we whenever no, not that. That is another thing. One sense is synced to another sense is known as the synthesia. If one sense is synced to another sense, that is known as synthesia. Synthesia is synchronization. Synchronization is what? जुड़ जाना किसी का. So that is the thing. One sense is sync to the another sense. Next is transport epithet. That is the thing. In this, we adjective is transferred to a different noun, like we say happy birthday. So this is known as the epithet is the adjective. What is epithet? Epithet is the adjective. Quality of something, that is known as the epithet. And transferred epithet is adjective is transferred to different noun. When we say I had a sleepless night, night can't be sleepless, but still we called it sleepless night. That means we were unable to sleep at night. So that is the transferred epithet. We have transferred the adjective to the another word. The last one is jugma. Jugma is the word, it may be verb and adjective, applies to more than one sense or different sense. Like one word is whenever the one word applies to two or different senses, like John and his driving license expired last week. So here expired used for two senses. License is expired and John expired means John is dead now. So when the verb or the adjective applies to more than one senses, means one word having two different meaning, that kind of feeling is jogma. I lost my coat and temper means कि कोट तो खो ही दिया एंड आई हैव मतलब मुझे गुस्सा भी कम आने लग गया है तो टेम्पर इज नॉट द थिंग वी आर लूजिंग टेम्पर इज द थिंग वी कैन कंट्रोल तो वी आर using lost here for two different meanings that is known as geogma. One word having different meanings, different senses. Geogma. Okay, done.